Hello everybody and welcome to a tutorial on how to use the Project Orion 3K Extended Boundary mod, also known as Bigger Maps mod. So you want to be in single player only, this will work. Once you've downloaded it and copied it to the SimCity data file, go to create a new game, choose a map you want. We're going to go to Viridian Woods and just going to call it Test 3 for now. And you want to go into sandbox mode. Or you can go to any region you want once you know what city you want to do. Viridian Woods I'm doing it on because it has the most maps with the flat land on it, roughly. There's quite a few. So, what are you? Matasius Plains. Everyone seems to use that, so let's not use that one. Let's go, because there's quite a bit of space around it. I want to go over here, I think, or this one. Yeah, let's try this one. Let's just claim that there's a lot of space around it. So once it loads up, I'll come back to you guys. Okay, so it's loaded up quite nice and quickly. As you can see, the boundary of the city is the same. It's normal. I have lag. No, I have a camera mod on so I can zoom all the way out. Let's get onto this view. So no matter what region you're going to go on, when you first load it up, it's going to look like this. I'm going to show you how to get it onto the bigger boundaries first. But also, you got to figure out which side of the map you can build on. So let's see, which way is north is this way. So we're going to go this way, face north. So for this, you can only build, I think it's north and east or west and south are the only sides that they'll let you build on, one of those two sets. So what I'm going to do is, once you've installed everything, and this includes all of the regional streets, which are these, and the regional udon, which are these. What you want to do is, we've got to figure out where you can build. That's why we chose this. Why the guide's not on. Oops, I'm going to zoom in now. Okay, let's just draw out first. And I have no guides. Why do I not have any guides? It is not working. There we go. Something isn't working correctly. So let's just draw a box. I'll hold shift to keep this straight. Let's just go draw a box around the outside. Normally you should be able to see from the edge where it is. Hopefully you guys know what I mean. Let's just draw a box around the edge, because my guides aren't working right now. Let's come all the way to here, and as you can see, you can go outside already anyway. Draw a box. And let's just bring this down here. Bulldoze this. So why am I doing this? Because it will show me roughly where the edge of the boundaries are. The edge of the boundary for the map is. Let's zoom in, try and get this piece. It doesn't want to work. That's typical for me whenever I start recording, things don't want to work. There we go. So I know this one's a bit far off, but the rest are okay. So from here, I've got this. Let's just bulldoze this. And that. So from here, what you want to do is you're going to save the game. You have to save the game. Then you're going to quit SimCity. Do not exit to the main menu. Quit SimCity. And that's what I'm going to do now. And I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so we're back on the main page. Just go to resume your city. And once it's loaded, you'll have the bigger maps. And you'll see why I drew that square on here. See what I mean? It loaded up really quickly, actually. So we know for a fact that this was the edge of the map, and we know that somewhere here was the edge, and you can see how much bigger it really is. So why did I draw this square? If we know how extra big the map is going to be, which way is north? North. So we're facing north is up this way. So what we're going to do now is, if the planes will be quiet, we need to figure out which way. You cannot draw bridges over this, by the way. It's the same here. We're just going to come out each direction. That's why I drew it like this. And it has to connect to the regional highway. And this is quite a glitchy mod still. As you can see, the trees are over the roads or whatever. That shouldn't bother you once you get into this. Let's zoom in. So we're going to go right here. We're going to choose this. So you can see this shadow right here. That will tell you which side of the map we can draw on. So we can zone here, but we can't zone past this part. So going south we can't go, which means west we should not be able to go. If we come here, we can zone here, but we can't zone on this side either. So it's north and east, which makes this set perfect because that is in the way anyway. So you can see here, we can zone here, but we can't go up any farther. So we can zone north and we can zone east. And as you can see, the shadow goes all along here. So how does this work? How are we going to zone if I can't go past the boundary? Well, it's very simple. You hold control. And because this is in the way, it's not going to work. And you cannot draw bridges, so it's not going to work this side. So this map probably isn't the best map to use. But if we go up, I'm sorry about the camera. If we go up here, we can zone up here now. We have zoned outside the boundary. And it's the same for unzoned. You can unzone there. So now you figured out which way you can zone. So we can go north and east on this map. And for most of the maps I've found, that's what it's going to be. So now, if you want to do just a normal game, not sandbox, go ahead and start one, because you've chosen your map. And you know which sides to go, which way you can zone, works perfectly. Hang on, but before you do that, you need to know if you can plop in this city. And we can. Luckily, we can plop outside the boundaries. Some cities will not let you plop outside the boundaries. Now, you must be forewarned if it is something like a... Where's my garbage? A garbage dump. A garbage dump. You can plop it here, and it's fine. You can bulldoze. And the road is gone. But if you plop your garbage dump outside your city boundary, say you plop it up here, and I'm not going to do that. Excuse me. The road, which I'll plop down over here. This road right here, and probably this road, will stay on the map, and you cannot delete it. So... yeah, plopping stuff probably okay in the city. So for the sake of this tutorial, we are going to stay in this city. We're not going to go into the normal mode where you only have 50,000. We're going to stay in sandbox mode just to make it easier. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to draw a nice little area outside the city of, let's say, what I want to build. I'll be back once I've built it. Okay. Let's say for some reason this is the design you want. As you can see, there's still glitches. But how do I zone in here? Because if I go to my zones right now, it'll only let me to zone there and there. But what you want to do is you want to figure out where's the furthest away you want to zone. It's as simple as that. Where are you going to zone first? Where's the furthest away? So here or here's the furthest away. So we're going to bulldoze right here. Every little nubbin. We're going up to those parts. We're going to bulldoze. And it looks terrible because of these trees. You cannot see, but I've bulldozed the end pieces on all of these. And then you're going to bulldoze the end piece here. Go back into your roads. Let's find the right one. So we're going to use this. You're going to curve the road. From here, just curve it down. Obviously, you're going to get it looking nicer than that. And then we're going to want to zone down here as well. So we're going to bulldoze this piece as well. Here and here. I do have a texture pack on for the road. Sorry, that's why it looks more medium density avenue rather than a high density avenue. But I am using the high density avenue. So now we've got that. Okay. So this will... Oh, we can do this bit later. That won't really matter. So we want this all to be houses or whatever. So come down to where you can see it. Oh, and hang on. We've got to bulldoze this end piece as well. Just do that. Go to your zone. And zone all the way up. And now it has gone all the way around. On the inside. But what if you want to zone on the outside as well? It's very simple. Just bulldoze the outside pieces. My stomach's growling. Craziness. Let's do this industry. Okay. So that's gone all the way to the outside. Okay. Not too hard, not too difficult. You have to do this for everything. You have to plan exactly where your zones are going to go. So now, let's bulldoze this piece here, and even here. And this might be a problem. I don't know how this might, if this will work or not. I've not tested this out yet. Going from this to this. Will this work? Let me test. So let's unzone this area first. Control, and this one. Let's pause this so time doesn't speed by, because things are going to start building and we can bulldoze them. And my fingers went directly into the wrong place. Typical. So I've not tried this yet. I am hoping this will work. We want commercial on this side. Oh, and it does. We're so lucky. And it'll work the same on the outside. But what if we want a zone all along here as well? So let's bulldoze this piece. Oops, not that piece. Just this piece. Let's get that going again. Hopefully you guys can now see what I'm doing. And you can figure this out. Let's keep that straight even though it's on a curvy bit. And we're going to zone all of this. Like I said, let's go right there and bulldoze this piece here. So it's very simple. Unzone. Rezone. And you can do the same. Curve this corner here and curve it around here if you want. It's not necessary. You can just bulldoze the end piece. But for this, we've got, you know, hopefully you guys can figure it out from where I've gone. So now we can just, let's make this straight. Let's go across there. So let's check. The zoning is fine. So, but as you can see, you're not going to be able to zone this part here. That part there is just a mess. You can figure it out. You can go all the way around. I'm not going to do that because that's just going to be a pain. It's going to take up too much time here. But we just want to quickly get our roads back up and running. I'm going to show you now how you can change zones. Say you only want part of this commercial. So when you want this road here commercial, and obviously this part again, that doesn't matter, we've disconnected that. So you want this part now residential. What do you do? So let's just bulldoze that so we can see more. You go back in, you unzone the rest of this. Oopsie, that's wrong. Let's rezone that. Yeah, zoom out a bit, that's what I want to do. Sorry. Zone it. So what are you going to do now? You want only up to here commercial. There's two ways you can do this. If your city allows you to plop. Just finding a park should do the trick. And then... Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't work. A park will not work. I thought it might. It does not. Then we'll learn by doing, right? So we go to roads. Come up to, I don't know, your regional. Why is that not moved yet? Regional, low density dirt road. Doesn't matter what road you use. So now let's go to our unzone and we can... Oops, what happened there? I clicked the wrong button. That's what happened. Let's unzone this. Because we added that road in, it blocks it off here. And now we can add in residential. But what if we want to add in industry? Once again, go to this little dirt road. We just want to do it there. And right here, unzone. And then we can just add industry wherever you want. And that's it. That's what I can show you. But if you can plop things down, that's going to be good. So you can create a high density areas outside. But there are maps that do not allow you to plop. So let's just put that there. And let's now unzone this. 3 different zones, different areas. You just got to go for the furthest place out and zone everywhere you want. Just to make sure you can understand that. So we want to do this road here. So we just bulldoze that bit there. That piece there. This piece there. And you can do more than one big area at once. You just follow a pattern. It just has to be one continuous road. That's the trick to this. One continuous road connecting to your city. You can have any plan in your city you want, as long as it connects at some point, or more than one point, to your city. You can draw whatever roads you want. So roads. And you can have any design you want. It's not curving, because I'm not cool. Just curve it. And then, I don't know, you want commercial. Obviously, you'd have to bulldoze this road, obviously. That's just the unzone that part. And as you can see, the rest is untouched. So once all the roads are back up connected, you'll be okay. You can put your commercial back in there. And just keep going that way. You can do the outside, it's not a problem. The outside, let's just go, it has to be regional. Always the regional. Just connect that there. That was wrong. Bulldoze that piece. And then this piece here. Curve it up. Keep forgetting it. Always, I keep forgetting, but hopefully you guys won't. Always curve the road. Excuse me. Unzone. Decide you want to do. Oh, it's not working because of this. See what I mean? It has to be perfect. It's very fiddly. There we go. Let's see if it will work now. Please work. There we go. And yeah. Typical. Takes time. I've only just started doing this today. Curve it. Unzone. You'll learn to do this. And then zone. And you got everything the way you want it. Up to here. It's fine. If you want to go onto this road, I recommend just connect it onto your main one. But you'll be able to figure it all out. Let's now connect all these roads. We can bulldoze that road and this road. And bulldoze them. And that. Let's just connect this all up. And you can watch it grow. I wish these regional roads were just a little bit closer. Let's go straight. You can curve the road as well. You can have the road as a question mark or a circle. It'll all work. It'll work perfectly fine. I do hope this was easy enough for you to understand. You can go anywhere throughout this city. Did I connect them up? Yeah, I did. So now let's fast forward time. Let's just plop power down just to make it go a bit quicker. Inside your city, because it has roads. And water. Oh yeah, your map is going to be completely off. I don't know by where. Let's just plop this. You can check anyway. You can see by exactly how much you can see the numbers. And if we go over here, still says the same. Let's just plop that there. From what I know, if water doesn't work on the outside or power, you're gonna have to plop it down and have it work the power. Power's gone around. Power's working around here. Oh, we haven't connected this up. So power's working fine. And like I said, some cities you cannot plop parks or anything down. Luckily we can here. But that's it, that's working outside the boundary. Houses are growing. You could also download the RCI plop mod. When it loads, it takes a while to load. And you can plop down your skyscrapers wherever they are. Let's go through this. And, come on, where are your skyscrapers? There we go, a nice big skyscraper. Plop it right down there. I think that plopped. I am not 100% sure. It's not plopping there. Does it not plop? Plops wherever there's no other building. Okay, let's choose a few others. I don't know what this is. Let's just plop these down. And because it's high wealth, you won't be able to do this. Well, you'll be able to plop them. I don't know if the people will stay in the city. in this part of the city because of land value. I do guess if you keep them close enough to the city boundary and plop your parks normally. Oops. You could get this to work. The area should go outside the city, I guess, but that'll keep them happy, but it won't go too far. So you might have to, if you cannot plop on the outside, like this, if you cannot do that with your parks, it's not going to work. People, I think, already come in. Oh no, it's for sale. People are going to move in. But that will work. This is a good mod if you cannot get this to work. But look, everyone's happy. Everyone's working, everyone's happy. You can zone outside your city in any manner you want. And it's as simple as that. It's going to be a bit frustrating to get it all working, but you can do it. Maybe you'll have some like on this that either you don't want to zone or maybe you can't get to zone. It's going to be a problem. This house seems to have built on the road for some strange reason. Maybe it would be best to zone it in small pieces so that you can get it perfect and matched up. But you can, I recommend maybe using your roads, getting your area built up. But you can do this in non-sandbox mode. I just used that to show you how quick it was to build. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy this. If you want to watch some of my SimCity Let's Plays, I recommend you subscribe. If you enjoy this, please leave a like, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.